people that they are not
Ma'am,
narco-terrorists.
they are not
Yes.
saying you people are the Kuki militants. Honestly,
Then why
I tell
do
you.
they?
Listen to my question. Listen to me. Listen, my question.
Why
My
do
question.
they paraded my nieces then? If we are not
That
based
was
on
the
that, why do
absolutely
they
wrong
paraded?
thing, and
Yes.
India
Yes.
got ashamed
Yes.
all over the world.
It's the same
I agree,
family. It is
but
the
they
same
are saying
community.
the infiltrators or whomsoever illegal migrants has come, they should be thrown out. Number one, listen to me the question. Second thing, they are saying that it is only possible if the NRC is done in Manipur area, whomsoever is the illegal migrants. You are not the illegal migrant. They are asking that whether the Kuki community is agree or they have the consent if the NRC is done in Manipur. Suppose you support it or oppose it.
I would like to support anything and everything that separate the Kukis from the Meitei.
The Meitei community comes for the protest. They are also protesting continuously several times. They say 3-4 things very clearly. And I want to ask you 3-4 things means they say that there is no peace due to the Kuki militants. Number one. What they are saying,
Kuki militant, let me repeat.
Then-
There will only three things they will say. I will tell you.
Yeah.
I don't have to hear from you. They will say Kuki militant, illegal immigrant, narco-terrorist.
Kuki population is suppose 20 crores population is there. Suppose today the Brahmin will say that I will not stay with the Rajput. Rajput will say I am not going to stay with the Dalit. So there are several castes residing in the UP. Do you think that the government will give separate administration to all the castes in UP itself? I'm just giving you an example. Is it possible? Not staying with any other community due to the violence, it should be taken care by the law. My question is,
That's very
I'm very reluctant to come to my camera, but it is nothing. I'll ask the question. I will give you a chance to put forward your thought also. I don't have any issue with
I
that.
am not reluctant to come to your camera. I am gonna faint. I need a bottle of water.
दोस्तों नमस्कार, एक बार फिर से कुकी कम्युनिटीज़ के लोग जंतर मंतर पे आए हुए हैं और डिमांड वही है सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की। सवाल यह है कि सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तो मांग कर रही हैं, इन्होंने मेमोरेंडम भी लेके आई हैं जिसमें लिखा है कि करीब करीब 197 विलेज वॉज सेट अब्लेज। कह रहे हैं कि 7,000 से ज़्यादा घर को भी जला दिए गए, 197 गाँव को जला दिए गए और 117 के करीब इनके हिसाब से जो ट्राइबल लोगों की डेथ हुई है। सवाल ये सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की जो बात कर रही हैं और क्या जो मोदी जी भाषण में कह रहे हैं कि मणिपुर में शांति है, होम मिनिस्टर का कहना है कि मणिपुर में शांति आ रही है, लेकिन इन लोगों का लगातार कहना है कि सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की डिमांड चाहिए। मैंने कोशिश करी इन लोगों से बात करने की बहुत सारे से, और अगर आप देखेंगे तो यहीं पे जो ग्लैडी मैम जो इंटरव्यू दे रही थी उनसे भी मैंने कोशिश करी, जो आप लास्ट टाइम उनको देखा था सवाल छोड़ के वो भाग गई थी, तो अभी फिर दोबारा से कोशिश करी। मैम वन क्वेश्चन, ओनली वन क्वेश्चन आई वांट टू आस्क यू, वन क्वेश्चन. Since you people are here and protesting several times for the separate administration, in the Supreme Court, while discussing the matter, Indian Solicitor General said that the dead bodies lying in the Imphal, it belongs to the illegal infiltrators and illegal migrants. And so the problem is right now Amit Shah and Modi is saying that there is a peace in Manipur. And you people right now saying that there is no peace in the Manipur, especially in the hill area. Peace is only in the Imphal Valley. How come it is possible that the government doesn't know that there is no peace in the hill area and peace in only Imphal Valley? And they have all the intelligence. You people are crying over here, but they are not giving their any support to the Kukis people. I can talk about your this relief camp of the Kuki relief camp, that it is in the very bad condition. Whomsoever went there, non-political or political visitors over there, they said it's a very bad condition. Why this difference between two communities by the government right now? You have still written in this memorandum, you can't believe in the state police. So there is so many distrust, and people are continuously asking for the separate administration, but there is no concrete reply from the government.
First thing I want to clarify is whoever said it's painful that we get to hear that the dead bodies are from another country. It's very, very painful. And we do not expect in such a platform, even our dead are called infiltrator. It's very, very painful. Infiltrator don't have identity. We are not afraid to name them who are those dead bodies. We're not afraid to name them whose children they are. We're not even afraid to produce every document that can say we are the citizen of India. That is the first part I want to clarify. They are the citizen of this country. They are our relatives, our near and dear one. There is no more painful than to even give such undignified name to the people who lost their life of none of because of they did a mistake. That's one thing I want to clarify. And the second thing is when you talk about peace, look about the valley of Imphal. There is no Kukis left. Everybody was kicked out by the Meitei. You all know that. Every home was looted and burned down. You all know that. Every churches of Kukis was attacked, vandalized, and burned down. You know that. Every Kukis, including mentally retarded women, was not spared. You all know that. And what about the police force? The video that went viral, before the incident happened, before molestation happened, before stripping them to whatever it was, before that, they were in Manipur police vehicle. They asked the police for safety and security. They asked them to move them to safety place. If they want to do that, the Manipur police, they have a chance to do that. And let me also tell you, that village, be Painom, on the 3rd, houses were burned down. The village pleaded the Manipur police to come and protect. Had they give protection on the 3rd day itself, the 4th incident would have been avoided. Why would someone trust? Trust cannot be preached. Trust cannot be taught. Trust has to be experienced. The people who experience distrust, how can you tell them, please trust them again? How can you tell them, the one who let you go out to the mob to be molested, to be videographed like that? Tell me, should we trust them or not? Tell me honestly, if the police did that to your own family, to your nieces, no matter how I say, why don't you trust them? Will you trust them again?
No, you are absolutely right. Because it's not the first time in case of Manipur only where any girl or woman was molested or something like that in the police custody. Even in the other state also, people was shooted in the police custody. You might have heard so many incidents are there. I don't want to name the single incident. So, of course, here you are absolutely right. My concern is right now when the Meitei community comes for the protest, they are also protesting continuously several times. They say 3-4 things very clearly. And I want to ask you 3-4 things means. They say that there is no peace due to the Kuki militants. Number one. What they are saying,
Militant, let me repeat. There will only 3 things they will say. I will tell you.
Yeah.
I don't have to hear from you. They will say Kuki militant, illegal immigrant, narco-terrorist. These are the 3 things they are brainwashed. Number 1, we are not Kuki militant. Do I look like one? The 7-year-old boy that was burned inside the ambulance, was he a Kuki militant? The 72-year-old Amma praying in church, was she a Kuki militant? The lady who was in that video, is she a Kuki militant? Is she a narco-terrorist? Is she illegal immigrant from Burma? If she is not, all these 3 names, I think you should be the one telling the people that they are not a narco-terrorist.
They are not saying you people are the Kuki militants. Honestly,
then why do they?
Listen to my question. Listen to me. Listen, my question.
Why do they paraded my nieces then? If we are not based on that, why do they
wrong
paraded?
thing, and
Yes.
India
Yes.
got ashamed
Yes.
all over the world.
It's the same
I agree.
family. It is
But
the
they
same
are
community.
saying the infiltrators or whomsoever illegal migrants has come, they should be thrown out. Number one. Listen to me the question. Second thing, they are saying that it is only possible if the NRC is done in Manipur area, whomsoever is the illegal migrants. You are not the illegal migrants. You have all the identity,
Then
as you have said.
why do they paraded my nieces? If we are not, then why do they do that to my nieces? Why do they kill our brother? Why do they
I
kill?
said it was the very shameful.
Yeah, but these
It
are
was the very shameful.
the victim right now. Whoever is killed, whoever is affected, are the Kukis, and they're not illegal immigrant. Let's not call this name anymore.
No. They are asking that whether the Kuki community is agree or they have the consent if the NRC is done in Manipur. Suppose You support it or oppose it?
I would like to support anything and everything that separate the Kukis from the Meitei. Anything and everything.
It's not a Kuki
Anything
Meitei
and
thing right
everything.
now, ma'am. What I am
Anything
asking
and
you,
everything that separate the Kukis from our rapist, from our killer, we will accept that. It is better to spare our life, not to be molested, and to live peacefully. Anything that the central government will do to separate us
I'm
from the
not
people who
objecting
rape
your
us.
demand.
Yes.
I'm not objecting your demand. What I am trying to say, separate administration, you can demand, that is your democratic right being an Indian to demand anything from the government. It is their choice or government choice whether they are going to give or not give.
Yes.
What I am trying to say, if the 35 lakhs population in Manipur, that state is asking for the separate administration due to the incident, whatever happened right now, the ethnic cleansing and everything. The problem is today in Manipur, tomorrow it will be, suppose in UP, wherever you are standing right now,
But kabek balati is takakun leather bag khadumben ti kabek balati ha.
UP population is suppose 20 crores population is there. Suppose today the Brahmin will say that I will not stay with the Rajput. Rajput will say I am not going to stay with the Dalit. So there are several castes residing in the UP. Do you think that the government will give separate administration to all the caste in UP itself? I am just giving you an example. Is it possible? Not staying with any other community due to the violence, it should be taken care by the law. My question is.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what is the law say. We can only demand for our life. We can only demand for what we feel is safe. We can only demand to move forward what is in our heart. If the government, if the country really care, the Kukis community as a rightful citizen who has the right to life, who has the right to live, we will keep requesting them to give us.
Thank you very much. But in the last, I will say from my side, you are very reluctant to come to my camera, but it is nothing. I will ask the question. I will give you a chance to put forward your thought also. I don't have any issue with that.
I am not reluctant to come to your camera. I am going to faint. I need a bottle of water. I'm not running away from your camera.
Last time also you did not. Last time also I requested you.
Even from my voice, you can make it out that I'm already so weak and so tired. I don't have energy left. I'm not running away. I am still trying to answer your questions. That please ask them to find peace for the Meitei and the Kukis according to what they feel safe, according to what they like. You're not from Manipur. If I try to give something that you don't like, it's not going to work out. You have to see the people's sentiment. You have to see that these people want to move forward. These people want progress in life. Progress of the Kukis community is a progress for our country. Okay, am I right?
You are absolutely
Yes,
right.
thank
Kukis
you.
community and any community. So
Yes.
I must appreciate Madam also the way and with all the energy she is fighting for her community. It is really appreciable. But my question was is it possible to get the separate administration? And if Manipur gets a separate administration, why not the other state people will raise the voice for the separate administration? That was a simple question from my side. मेतई समुदाय के द्वारा जो मैं कवरेज करता है उसमें कहा गया कि मेतई समुदाय ने 3-4 चीज़ें रखी थी कि नार्को टेररिज्म और कुकी मिलिटेंट्स और पॉपी कल्टीवेशन, ये 3-4 चीज़ें और एनआरसी, 4 चीज़ों का वो डिमांड करते हैं। ये 4 चीज़ें तो मणिपुर में शांति हो जाएगी। तो इन 4 चीज़ों पे इनका क्या कहना है, लेकिन आपको जवाब नहीं मिलेगा। ये कैमरे पे बात करने को राजी नहीं है। ये उन्हीं को इंटरव्यू देंगे जो इनके मुंह में लगा दे और इनकी बात खाली सुनता रहे, विच आई कैनॉट डू। थैंक यू।